asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.
I kind of don't even want that shit.
Nah, you get you get TV. But you get TV.
It's bullshit. Oh, shit. The intro seemed like it was shorter. Was it shorter this week?
I don't think so.
I mean, maybe we was just talking through it. It felt like it was shorter, though, but I don't know. We in the game.
Yeah.
204, right?
204, man. And we're recording on a different type of night because bro is going on an amazing journey.
Should be a good vacation, man.
For a good cause. Shout out to homie Mike, man.
Yeah, man. Can't wait for this vacation with the friends. It's going to be a good one. Good fellowship with the homies.
How long is the flight?
I got a layover, so it's a little long. I don't even know the time. It's not that bad though. I should land there around like maybe 2:00 their time, so I'll have something to do that day. And then we got little shit planned. Like we supposed to do the 4-wheeler joints at one point. We supposed to do like some kind of hike type joint. I don't know what that is.
Stretch, please.
And then it's a bunch of joints. You know, we should be good.
All taco and stretch.
Taco and tequila tasting or something like that. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be the one. That's going to be the one right there.
But you got to think, we old now, yo. If y'all going to be hitting like some wild hills and you got to really carry your man's back, stretch, yo. Stretch, yo. Hey. If you don't think you can make it, don't go. It was like, we was 3 miles into the woods. My calf muscle locked up.
Back gave out. My son Lamont got bad ankles, so you know you gotta make sure he's.
Shout out to homie Lamont, man.
Hopefully he got his braces. Hopefully he pack his.
Just don't try to run through that shit. Carry it like we in our 30s.
We're not gonna run. I know we're not.
Carry it like y'all in y'all 30s.
It's not gonna be that hot. I
just want y'all to be safe.
The good thing is it's not gonna be that hot. It's gonna be hot, and it's gonna be hotter than we're used to right now because it's wintertime here. But it's not gonna be that hot, like 90s. It's gonna be like early 80s.
Y'all gotta have hella water.
Nah, we'll be all right. We'll be all right. We're definitely going to be on that. Mm-hmm.
That's going to be dope, yo.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. Like I said, a celebration for my guy Mike. We had him on episode like 2-something, or was that like 190-something? I can't remember.
He was on a visual episode, and it was amazing.
Yeah, he came through, so it's a celebration for him, of course. My boy Pac's birthday just passed, so it's kind of like a little bit of celebrated for him, too. But it's going to be a good vacay, man. I can't wait. It's good to have people that are good with Excel to set up your trips and shit like that. You got to have a functioning member.
A different level of
class. I like my guys, man. Like you can see it. We know what we're doing.
Through the roof.
We don't have. I didn't see any dates on there. Now again, I might have just missed it. I didn't scroll all the way over or something. I might have just missed it or I missed the tab. Mm-hmm. But we do have all activities planned out, and the spot we staying at is beautiful.
How many days in total?
I think we're doing. It's only like 5 days, 4 nights.
Only 5 days, 4 nights?
Yeah.
That's an amazing vacation, Richard.
It's like that, isn't it? Yeah. You leave on the 5th day, is what that means. So you stay for 4 nights.
That's gotta feel good, yo.
Nah, man, that should be.
You gotta
should be
enjoy
fun.
that, yo.
The flight home gonna be a little grueling because I got a red eye type flight, but it is what it is.
You got to work the day after? Or you
Hell no, I took off. Right. Took off one day. I get back on that Tuesday or Wednesday or something, and then I'm off that next day for sure. Whatever that next day is, I took off. Got to recalibrate before I go back into the office. Can't just come in fresh. I did that with Bali. You remember I did that?
Yeah.
Came back from there and after like 18-hour flight. I slept for like a couple hours and then woke up and had to go in the office.
Yeah.
I was nodding off in there. I was looked like they might have tested me. Because I looked like I was definitely on that fentanyl. I was on that fentanyl when I got back, yo.
That's how I know I got to start living my life better, yo. I don't think I've ever had a day off after a vacation. Can't even remember the last time.
That's because you don't take the days. You have them, but you don't take them. Like, yo, use them shits. Don't let them shits go to waste. That's their money. They eat that. That's saving. Because you working. But, yeah, man. I can't wait. I'm excited. Yeah. We're recording. It's throwing me off a little bit. Late night recording, so forgive me if my eyes look like I'm mad sleepy or something, but definitely gonna get through this episode, man.
That's the dedication, though.
Yeah, you got to stay dedicated to it. I didn't want to leave y'all without one or have y'all have to do one by yourselves or figure something out without me. Even though y'all would have been good with it. I'm sure y'all would have been fine with whatever was created if I wasn't able to come on. But
no, I respect it. I appreciate it, bro.
I had to come through and leaving hella early in the morning.
Thug life.
I should be. It depends on when this episode releases, but I should be either out there when it releases or back, so people should know I'm out there, and I'll report back on it when I get back from the trip.
That's what I'm waiting for, the reports.
Because we got a special one on that next episode, and I can't wait for it.
Yes.
That's going to be exciting.
Legendary.
Very excited for that next one. We don't even have to go into too much of that, but that's going to be fun.
Yeah. So how has your player been progressing on the Detroit Pistons as well?
I haven't played it as much because of the outside shit I've been doing. But last time I was playing, if I can remember, I'm in the starting lineup. They're trying to basically they give you like developmental goals to get to. So you have to go 5 games with getting like 3 steals. Or 5 games without getting more than 2 turnovers, or
that's hard.
5 games with getting 7 or more rebounds, or something like that.
Okay.
So it's that type of time that they want. They're trying to make me an all-star. I am leading the race in the all-star break though, like as far as votes. I'm beating out LeBron right now.
That's hard.
Yeah, last time I checked.
As a Piston, what are y'all? Y'all the 6th seed now?
We in 4th now. We were in 4th the last time.
So you're winning a lot.
I got us back, man. That weak ass team. You seen that team?
Yeah.
You seen that team that I'm playing with?
Extra bad.
That's all me.
Extra bad.
They even got in on me one time. I don't know if I said that on this episode, but I think I told you about it. But on the podcast, but I think I told you about it. I took one of the games. I took it to one of them teams, like a lot.
Yeah.
And I could have let up, but I was like, no. I'm going to keep jabbing it in and not allowing them to score at all.
The 48?
Yo, it was wild. It was something like that. It was crazy. I almost beat them by 100 points or something like that. It was nuts.
Jesus.
No, I was making everything and stopping all their shots. Yeah. Blocking stuff, stealing stuff. I was intercepting passes through the lane, throwing oops behind my neck to Okafor. It was wild.
That's because
that was wild.
If you get your flow going,
I actually got hype in the house, so I don't usually get hype while I'm playing it, but because I don't get it to do it as often, so I got to really enjoy it. But last time I played, I was somewhere around that.
Yeah,
somewhere around that.
And since I guess your 2K team kind of puts us in a bag that we always are in, and it was a good friend of ours, and I didn't have a conversation with him first, so I won't say his name, but I was upset with him because he said he hates the Detroit flow, yo. He said like it's a bad flow, yo. Like, and I was like, how, yo? Like,
I'd like to know why they don't like it. Is it because they think it's offbeat? I've heard people say they don't like that.
But everybody don't rap offbeat. It's just more like
and I don't think it's offbeat. I think it's just a different pocket that they chose to use on it.
Yes.
And because a lot of times you can catch a little bop to it because it's always that little just tune. Why don't you like that? That's like the best workout music to me.
Yeah, facts.
To me, that's the best workout.
It's so fire. Yo, did you ever play against Miles Bridges on 2K?
No, but I heard the bars. You got to
play against Charlotte, yo.
We might have played Charlotte. He's
hard, yo.
I can't remember if we played Charlotte or not.
Yo, Miles Bridges, we need you on Coach Class Pod.
Man, yo, the Detroit flow.
I rock with it,
I still haven't listened. I'm going to listen on the flight.
He goes by RTBMB. And he has a mixtape called Halftime, and it's a track called Exotic. I'm telling you, yo, everybody that likes like the Detroit flow, like the trappy kind of smooth, and he's talking his shit, yo. Like normally NBA players don't.
He got to get a Peasy joint
this way, yo.
He got to get a Peasy joint.
Yeah, he be wilding, yo. I'm like,
Peasy,
yo,
he got to get Babyface on a joint. He got to like go in with that. I want him to keep supporting. Detroit got to pick him up. Detroit got to pick him up, man. Can you imagine that? That would be amazing to rap and your city and hoop at the same time.
Facts.
Is he from Flint though?
I think he's from Flint, Michigan.
But I mean, that's closest to your city. You don't have a team in your city, so like, yo, that's your home team.
And
pretty sure you may have been a Pistons fan. I don't know what his fandom was, but what is the acronym for? What was it? RNTB? What is
RTB? That? I don't know. I got something from Flint, but
real.
I mean, I don't know nothing about that part, but that mixtape is hard. I haven't even known about it long enough for me to do that kind of research. But yeah. Fucking fire, bro.
Now, on the hoop tip, man, did you see somebody put out a wild-ass tweet? I didn't know how verified the account was, but it was a picture of Harden hugging Embiid, and they said the next Kobe, we're looking at the next Kobe and Shaq. It's been Durant put the best retweet up of that. He was like, yo, you got to relax. It's been a week. It's been 1 week. Now they do look good. No, like I do like them together, but
that's just wild to jump off the cliff like that. But like at the same time, if James Harden becomes James Harden he used to be, and Joel Embiid plays at this level, all they need is a few pieces. They gonna have a couple years, dog.
Oh man, they look good.
They gonna
now.
have a couple years.
They look good. I watched them.
But granted, how old is James Harden? And he always looks out of shape. So how long is that gonna last?
I mean, he likes to party too, man. It was like confirmed he was out with like 3 different rappers in one night. It's
if you hoop in the league, you shouldn't look like you eat hamburgers, yo.
I mean, he's nice. He's nice.
But he be coming in chubby, yo. Like, yo, you hoop for a living.
Do we? Maybe he don't.
I don't know, yo.
You don't never really see Harden like just out with the muscle shirt on or nothing like that. You don't know. Maybe Harden is deceptively like in shape.
No, he's in shape now because he's been playing all these games. But he comes into the from the off season
a little bit out of shape.
Yeah, like Melo-esque vibes. Like, yo, I really didn't care until today when I got here and we was hooping. Like, yeah,
it's because he likes to party.
But he's still nice. He's a legendary player.
Word to Beyonce and them.
Yeah.
Andre 3000 had a good. Wasn't he on that? The We Like the Party joint? The remix? Am I wilding?
I don't know.
We like the
He was. Zay verified it, so that means it's true.
Andre was nice on. Andre nice. But yeah, the basketball Bulls, I'm hyped for you, bro. I'm hyped for you. I mean,
it's still hard to think like you're gonna win the championship though. Like I think we can make it. If the cards play out perfectly, but
either way,
not no Western Conference.
From what I heard, people don't believe in y'all post players. Like if y'all get deep into the playoffs, that's where y'all get defeated because somebody can beat y'all in the post, I guess. But I don't know.
Like the last 5 teams that won like the championship outside of when Anthony Davis was going crazy didn't have like the.
I don't know where that came from. I heard him talking about it. Matter of fact, in the barbershop. In my barbershop, I went in there today. They were talking about that. It's always a nigga like that, man. They have a board on there because I'm out there near the D.C. area where I get my hair cut. So they have a board out there where you can vote on if you like the new name of what the Redskins are now, which is the Commanders. And right now, it's an overwhelming lead that they hate that shit. Because you can only vote if you were a Redskins fan beforehand.
Yeah.
So when you come in, he asks you, "Are you a Redskins fan?" I was like, "Nah, Baltimore all day." He was like, "Oh, okay. If you were, I would have had you vote on the board." But I looked at the board; it was all no's. It's like they hate that fucking name. The Commanders.
I don't think nobody would have wanted that. It seems so generic,
name, man. Definitely white folks that picked that one.
Generic. They
Trash.
They got. It sounds like an off-brand like cereal or something like yo.
The Commanders.
Yeah.
It's probably. The uniforms don't even look dope, man. I thought they were going to change. Like, they could have at least changed up the colors or something like that. It's the same burgundy and gold. I think they have, like, a black one. Wow. They have a black uniform, too, but I like Chase Young, though.
Yeah.
That boy's a dog.
No, he's a dog.
And he's from the area, which is that's, like, fire. That's what I'm saying. Like, you get to play in the area that you grew up. I think he was kind of, like, in where I was at, kind of in the Maryland area. More than anything, I forgot what school he fucking went to, but it was one of them big football schools.
He's definitely super nice.
Definitely. Nigga's a dog, man.
Yo, did you see the House just passed making lynching a hate crime now?
Oh, I did see that.
Just recently? I was like, damn, I didn't know that wasn't...
Yeah,
that's like the most obvious hate crime of all time.
That's always been talked about, like why that hasn't been a thing. Like why hasn't that happened yet?
I guess
that's the most clear thing. To be able to do that, you have to have hatred in your heart. Because there's no way to do that.
Why would that make sense?
You can't just...
Why would that be the answer to anything?
Yeah. Like lynching somebody takes just pure hatred.
Straight sinister evil. Like, bro, relax. Turn it down some, yo.
Nah, man, it's wicked. It's wicked out here, man. You got the Ukraine shit popping off, going crazy.
Yeah, that shit made me sad when I seen Lomachenko over there, yo. I'm like, yo, they need to protect him, yo. He's a great fighter, yo.
What side he on? He on the Ukrainian side? He Ukrainian?
I believe so. Okay. I'm not going to speak on it too much because I didn't do too much research. I just was like, damn, yo, why the fuck he in the war, yo? Like,
you see the Klitschko twins? They on it.
Yo, can you imagine if a nigga try to run up on Lomachenko incorrectly in the field, hand to hand?
Yo, they gotta make a movie off Loma. Man.
Give a nigga a 30-piece body shot.
Nah, it's been wicked over there.
Nah, that's fucked up. That shit is terrible. Why is that the answer to anything now, yo? Like, it's 2022. Is going to war really worth it and just, like, dropping bombs on a whole fucking place? Nobody is agreeing on one thing, and it's all over greed and money. Like, yo, stop it, yo.
Power, man. You want to be the most powerful.
But you're still powerful, bro. Like, yo, y'all can settle this disagreement differently.
Young Putin,
like, know what? We going to war like this. We just not sending y'all no
you remember that,
whatever product we got.
You remember that video that Jesus and Mero and them reviewed on their show of
that
Putin?
was hilarious.
You seen that?
That was hilarious.
That's who's leading things. Like,
nah, that shit just sad. Like,
I can't say anything, man.
And it's mad innocent people dying. Like, bro.
Nuts, bro.
Why would this be the answer to anything, though? Like, yo, logically. If it was two humans that had a dispute, it's just like, fuck it, yo, we not settling an agreement until somebody dies, yo.
So you have an idea in your mind that you could take over this whole territory and you feel that you would be better served to lead it. How would you go about taking it?
But if I already had my own territory, I wouldn't give a fuck. I would just take away whatever resource I had, not give it to them.
But I think there's also
more valuable. I
can't remember what the because again I'm not well versed on what's happening. But I think there's some kind of port there from the Ukraine that if they had that, it would be easy. Some kind of easier. They want that port. That's what they're trying to get. And if they take over the territory, they get that. And then they want to keep I think they just want to keep going over and building up like that old Mother Russia type shit. Like Zangief. They want to have Zangief and them niggas back, yo. Like, that shit is wild, bro. Russia is getting wicked out here, man. Is that his name, Zangief? Ain't that how you say it? Or
Zangief, yo. Come out like this.
Yeah, Zangief was the worst, nigga. Never pick Zangief. I hated fighting him, though.
No, low key.
He was hard to fight.
No,
because if he grabbed your ass.
I bought this shirt, but I hated this character, yo. The boxing nigga wasn't it for me.
Because he had no powers, man.
Why was his hair cut like that?
Yeah, that was a whack ass cut.
This nigga had.
They did him dirty, man.
A lightning bolt shape up.
It was Asians that created that back in the day, for sure. That's how they see us, man.
Yo, he had 2 punches. All he could throw is a right hook, yo. That's all he could do. A right hook and then a low punch.
He had no powers, yo. Like, everybody else had some kind of fucking powerful move, yo. Like, one nigga could stretch man long and shit.
I think he did have a decent jab. That's it.
That's it. He had fucking hands.
Niggas be having fucking blue shit shooting out like Dragon Ball.
Yeah, man. Like, yo.
Wow, you just trying to box this nigga.
They do have a new Street Fighter coming out. I saw a preview of it. It actually looked kind of decent. I don't play those games as much, though. Nah, they get a little repetitive.
Games get real linear to me quick.
Yeah. Super quick, actually.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man. Where we at? We want to keep it around the sports? We want to get into this boxing shit? How far are we in? Can we get into that yet?
Oh, I think we should just keep going free flowing. Speaking of the boxing shit, yo, some reason, yo, if I watch a fight with this nigga right here, man, this guy, this gentleman, yo, Zay and I always catch the wild, just entertaining undercard.
Y'all should have told me it was on. I didn't even know this shit was on.
It was when you had went home to watch it. I think it was on the undercard for the Josh Taylor joint. The one that came on during the day. It was Josh Taylor and I can't remember who he fought.
Was this the Amir Khan joint? Talking about that time, or it was after?
No. This was after that. This was last Saturday.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Oh, it came on during the day though, like the Amir Khan. It came on.
Yeah,
during the day.
I didn't see anything that day.
And yo, it was a battle, yo, for the.
Matter of fact, I came in. Is this the same one that had the Gary Russell fight on it? Is this the same fight?
No. That was different.
I didn't see what you talking about. I didn't see anything.
This came on ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
But anyway, this was the heavyweight battle for Scotland, yo.
Oh yeah.
And
yo,
they
Wild Brews in there.
The two, what was the two fighters' names?
Ginger beards.
Yo, first off, it was a dude. It seemed like a fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme movie or something like that. That was a boxing film back in the.
Did they have some kind of crazy chant?
No. They gave the perfect description of this one nigga. He has a lime green fade, and he's a barber. The nigga is out of shape, yo. Zay was like, yo, this nigga just be in Scotland knocking niggas out in a bar, yo. I was like, yo, he literally fought like that. No defense, just getting pieced up. He just walked through, throw the overhand right, yo.
He don't feel nothing.
And, yo, that shit was amazing, yo.
Rich.
Face is hard.
I was about to leave out the crib, right, Mike? And
yes.
I said, I saw this dude with the lime green hair, and I said, yo.
Yo said, wait.
I say, yo, I have a feeling this is about to be the best fight of the night. I'm staying, and I stayed, yo.
Yo, we was dying laughing,
It
yo.
was the worst, greatest fight you ever watched.
Because the one nigga had hands, but no power, and then the other dude was just super tough. Because he's still, the most amazing thing about it, they could make a movie about this shit. Because the guy with the green hair lost, but he was knocked out on his feet hella times in that fight. He never fell.
He kept coming back.
Straight.
And damn near stopped the dude.
And then just throw a nasty overhand right and clip him, and then the nigga be running again. I'm like, yo.
And then the body
shots. Yo, he was pulling them from all the way back, yo.
All the way back, ripping them?
Yo, it looked like...
from the hip with it.
That fight really could have been that Dreamcast game, Ready to Rumble. That looked like that.
That's what I was about to say. Was he one of them characters?
Weight class. Like, yo, the other guy looked out of shape. I was surprised by his stamina because they like, he's tired, this, that, the third. I'm like, this nigga ain't have his hands up or stick any defense and still is throwing hard punches. I'm like, if somebody trained him, he could be the next Anthony Ruiz.
There's no training that. You can't train that.
It was a pub fight, yo.
You can't train that.
It was a pub fight.
Yeah, you don't train that. That's just
they were thugging for real.
Grit and will. That's one of them type shit. He was right in the corner screaming,
yeah.
Through right! And he just throw that bitch looping and he just clip his ass. I wish I would have seen that. I'm mad I missed that one.
Yeah. But at least I called you on Sunday because Pop and had stayed over Dad and them's house on Saturday. And they told me he would still be there in the morning, so I got over there. And
down on him?
Yeah. I brought just some Royal Farms chicken, and then we just watched the boxing. Yo, they had watched them fights from Showtime.
Yeah.
And
the Colbert joint with the Gary Russell.
I got confused at first because when Gary Russell, that's why I had to text y'all. Like, I'm like, yo, Gary Russell. I was like, that's not Gary Russell, yo. Who is that, yo? And then Gary Russell was next to him. I was like, I don't know the story, but I'm confused right now. Because I was trying to explain it to my grandfather. I'm like, Gary Russell, he nice. He the one that everybody wanted to see, you feel me?
Yeah.
And he was like, wait. And then we found out that how many Gary Russells is it?
I think it's 3, right?
Something like that, yeah.
It's at least 3 or 4 of them.
Yo,
and they all can fight. They all got the hand pieces. I think is he the older one? That one that was calling out Tank? I can't remember if he's okay.
He's the older one.
He lost recently.
Yeah.
And he also lost to Lomachenko, I think. So he did get a chance to fight him at
but still, I respect it because he's still a good fighter.
Nah, man, he got the hands.
Fight was controversial.
I heard about that.
Yeah, and Lomachenko never gave him a rematch.
You know, so I respect him. You know, but I'm Tank all day.
His little brother's nice.
I'm Tank all day though.
But his little brother was nice.
That's how I feel. I'm never gonna go against Tank.
No.
So
his power is amazing.
I respect them. And his brother had
his brother is nice. He's only 25.
This fight was excellent.
They say he was 25.
Yo.
And he was going crazy out there.
He showed grit out there. He finally listened to his brother at the end. He told him to fucking throw, I think it was the right he was telling him to throw.
That Ukrainian
he told him, he was like, yo, throw the fucking right. Or like he was telling him the whole fight. Like, yo, like, what are you doing? And he threw it at the end and they stopped it.
But the foreign dude he fought was a good fighter too.
Do you think the stoppage was warranted?
He wasn't throwing no punches back.
He was beating the shit out of him, right?
No, it wasn't warranted though, because it wasn't like the fight we had watched where it was like, oh, clearly this nigga gonna get brain damage. It was just like he popped him and he kept going back and he just kept throwing a barrage, but he wasn't really landing. But refs be like,
nigga, but he was throwing some hard shots. Yeah. If one of them bitches would have landed while he had his hands like this or some shit, that's it.
Yeah.
Lights out. That nigga might die. Yeah. Because he was throwing hard shots. I respect this brother because he took a lot of shots himself.
He did.
Ukrainian dude was tough.
He was nice, yo. And that dude was like 40. Low key, I think he was like 38 or something like that. Like, yo, it was like his last draw.
Wasn't his family still in the country at war or something like that?
Country, yo. Yeah, yo.
Like, yo, his mom and the kids was back home. He came to fight.
That's why he was fighting like that.
God damn.
But he had them hands too.
Yo, I can't imagine that. Oh, this was a great fight. Colbert, though. Is that how you say it? Is it Colbert?
Is it Colbert or Colbert?
I say it both ways. I don't know.
Hey, tomato. That's what they say, right?
Colbert, I believe.
Tomato. I don't care. Correct me in the comments.
Yeah. Was that guy named Martinez that he fought?
I don't want to be racist.
No. I think that was really his name.
Was it?
I can't remember. 100%.
I can't remember who he fought either. That's terrible. We didn't write it down. All I have in my note is Colbert fight.
No, it was a great fight, yo. Because basically the dude he fought, the reason we don't know him,
beat his ass.
And he was the replacement.
I need to know his name, man.
But he was the replacement.
I don't care. I still need to know his name. He whooped on him. He touched on him.
Let me look real quick.
He touched on him, son. Like, yo, I think the thing was he had a traditional sense as far as how to box, but some of his shots seemed to me, and again, I'm not the most well-versed. What did my boy Dez say last week? I'm an armchair expert.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know everything, but I feel like I know a little bit of, I know a little something.
Yeah.
So I feel like his style was more of traditional, unorthodox type joint. So the punches come off crazy looking. And it was throwing him off. And that was the problem going into the fight. Colbert decided to say that he's not watching no film on this nigga. Why would you not watch film on this nigga?
I know. He showed the guy he fought showed the importance of body shots. Like, yo, he was really in his body. You could tell he wasn't ready for that type.
That was some of the best display of body shots.
Body shots, yo. He threw more body shots than anything.
Man, and it got the hands down, and he was able to tag his head.
He was just running at the end like, yo, don't.
That's all you need to do, because you only really need to touch him like one. Most people, like once or twice in the chin, you might get him at some point. So if you keep touching that body like he was doing, man, goddamn. And Colbert came in there way too cocky.
Yeah.
AB style.
Yeah.
Cocky levels, yo. Like, yo, you
Boxing,
can't be AB
it's just
style.
you and whoever the other man is.
That's why people enjoyed watching that Maidana fight between AB. Yeah. I enjoyed that. And that's bad, because that's a black man, and I should not have enjoyed him getting whooped on like that.
Nah.
But I thoroughly enjoyed that.
After he humped the nigga in the fight disrespectfully,
yes,
I was like, anything goes. Anything goes. You cross the line. If he crosses the line and pieces you up, that's what's going to happen, yo.
He put him down. Man, twice, I think. It might have been 3 times damn near. But fuck, man.
And the crazy thing is, if he just focused on boxing, he could have been
He would have been nice.
He could have been
great. You could rap after if you want to do that.
Not even that. It's just like, yo, just with even.
Or you got the money. If you keep boxing, just manage the rappers. Why you got to be the rapper? And then you could come in later in your career and rap. You don't have to do it right now. Just get this bag.
Yeah.
I don't know what he gonna do next, though. I haven't seen if he's gonna be fighting anytime. I haven't heard his name in a while. AB, I'm saying.
Nah, he like Zay said, he just get his fights off of just like
his name.
Getting wild and saying some disrespectful
but people
stuff
gonna watch
about the fight, and people
gonna watch.
Yeah.
I would watch. I would watch an AB fight today.
Yo,
if somebody said an AB fight was coming up, I would watch.
Did you see Ugas at the fight this past weekend? That's the guy that's supposed to be fighting Errol Spence coming up.
Okay,
bro. He had on like this like leather, like this black. He looked like Blade mixed with like a drug lord from like Colombia.
Yeah,
nigga had the dark frames on, like with like it was like a Blade cut, but like some like fur.
Ugas probably got bodies.
Jacket type John. Like Ugas definitely.
He probably.
He can actually fight though. Granted, Errol Spence is gonna beat his ass. I believe he's going to. I believe he's going to destroy him.
This is toughest test. That type shit.
I believe he's definitely
my
a
boy.
Class
what was my boy Tough
now.
Test against Shakur Stevenson? Wasn't that Tough Test?
Jamel Herring.
That was a good fight.
That was excellent.
I got to get back through on the fights in April. You gave the lineup. It was some good ones.
Yeah.
I'm coming through on them.
Nah, it's about to get crazy.
Because the shit I'm doing outside of the podcast and work is going to be done around that time. And I'm cool until June. Yeah. I'm watching that and playing PlayStation 5, nigga.
I respect it.
And I'll be going to some places. Because, like, yesterday, I actually ended up going to this spot called the Players Club. And by name, you would think it's a strip club.
I was like, nigga, what?
But it wasn't. It was like an arcade-style joint. And they allow you to, like, bring in food and have drinks and shit. I was shooting some pool, nigga. I'm trash. I got to get down there on Dad's table. I got to get down there and practice on Dad's table. It was embarrassing. You know how I don't know if you ever seen in golf, people get frustrated if you on the golf like field or whatever course, if you're on the course and you a novice. Get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah.
Because it was a nigga waiting for a table and I felt bad. I was like, we got one more game after this one. It took mad long to end that one game.
Damn, bro.
We still had one more game to go. I was like, yo.
I still kind of got it.
It is what it is, bro. We got the table right now. Because there's no time limit on the table, and it's first come, first serve.
Yeah.
So you can come up and ask, but we got however many games we got left. And it was 2 other tables, and them niggas played like 18 games, nigga. We only played like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I was getting a little upset, but I ain't want to get the racist shit going.
Yeah.
So, but it's called the Players Club. It's cool. DC, little spot. It's a nice little spot to take somebody, little laid back joint. I was definitely on the basketball shit. I'm happy I was able to get my shit off. The shots was dropping a little bit.
I'm cheap.
On the baby basket, the shot was they was dropping.
I thought you was talking about on the regular
Hell
basket.
no,
like
nigga. We was in DC. It was like in a basement. It was one of them like arcade style shooting joints. Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Think that. That's where I was at with it. You could palm the ball. I was like that with it. I felt like fucking Shaq at the line. Yo,
but yeah, that's nasty shooting a free throw with one hand.
Yeah, hell yeah, I was getting it in though. That's all I was doing. You could damn near drop that bitch in the bucket. But
Shaq did that in real life though.
Yeah, and he was trash.
That's wild, yo.
Shaq was trash.
But he still was so great. That's the only way you could stop him.
Dominant, big man. That's why he
and
don't like big.
And he probably still yammed on you. If he missed that free throw, he already got the 2 points.
That's how he made up for it most of the time, Yeah. But yeah, how you feeling with the Colbert fight? Let's get back to that. We got a little off it, but how'd you feel? It's a good fight.
Oh no, it was. He got his ass beat.
Mm-hmm.
I think the guy's name was Martinez. I'm not gonna lie. I think so. I was trying to look it up, and I'm like, I don't want to delete my topics and all. Yeah.
That's why you gotta get the checklist joint, yo. You see how my topics are? Look at this right here. They got little bubbles next to it. So all I do is check them off. So if I have to revert back and understand what I said before, I can revert back. I don't have to delete them.
Nah.
You be deleting your topics.
Yeah, because, once it's up and it's gone, I gotta...
Yo, man, I didn't want to say the corny line that they say these days, but that would have been a perfect one right there.
Yo. Something I realized, though, this week? Pranks aren't cool, yo. Why do people on the internet think that's funny, yo? I saw, like, a prank, where it was, like, a dude. He did, like, something, like, super petty, like... I think he, like, shot something on the, like, ceiling or something, and, like, all this, like, sauce fell on his girl, and he recorded it, and I'm like...
White dude?
Yeah,
it's
why
like
the fuck
family?
Is that funny?
I
like,
found it hysterical.
That's petty as shit.
They have money. You see that crib that they was in?
But still,
that's what you do when you have money. You just fuck with your family. That's how I would do shit like that. Not to that extent where I'm dumping sauce on them, but I would definitely have little pranks set up. If I got money where I can just lay back and chill and make videos like that, I'm definitely doing that.
I just never thought that
was cool. The spot that he's in, unless he's renting it, I don't know if that's his real spot or not. You can't really confirm that these days. You just got to go off whatever they show.
How you getting?
If he's not, if that's what they living in, they probably just comfortable.
But
that's what they are.
Like,
he probably always been that way. White people be like that.
But I get like...
You know white people like that? They just fuck with people for no reason.
But see, the thing is, I get a prank. But when it's disrespectful like that, or somebody just like pour like the whole thing of juice on the ground in their mother house, like to get a laugh, like, nigga, the fuck is you doing, yo? That's not funny. And you making your mother mad, you disrespecting.
But this goes back to that comment they gave on the Gorilla.
No, it's because niggas don't be beating niggas' ass, yo. Because if you do, you'll get an assault charge. Like, you should get your ass beat.
People like that shit. People like it. Just people like turmoil and shit like that. That's what they into. And
I'm just saying, do that shit to a stranger.
I'm never doing that to my grandmoms.
Like, don't do that to your girl or your mother. Like, relax, yo. That's not the person to prank, bro. Like, wrong prank victim, yo.
This kind of gets me into my YouTube deep dive this week. For some reason, it was wild that it popped up because I watched a lot of court cases and shit like that. So I think that's why it popped up. Mm-hmm. You know Chris Hansen?
No.
To Catch a Predator. You remember that?
Oh, yes. The
host of that, yo. I've been getting deep dives of old clips from that, yo.
Yo, that shit used to be hilarious.
That shit is the funniest shit ever.
I used to stay up and watch that shit late at night.
Nigga, Chris Hansen come out the back. So what were you thinking about?
Yeah.
What was going on tonight? They'd be like, I was just coming through to,
Yeah.
They said to come through.
Yeah,
he like,
but you said it was all love and trust.
Yeah,
and this seems like all love and lust.
What?
that's how they would hit you on there, and then he get mad when the nigga try to fight him and shit. Like, yo, you really instigating this shit. I used to watch that show avid. Like, yo, I used to watch all that shit. I probably seen every episode.
That's how Chris Hansen do,
That's
yo.
how but he would be close and
He had a formula, yo.
Situation.
I started peeping his formula. He would come out, ask him, yo, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, just introduce. And some of them would play it smooth, like, how you doing, sir? Like, yo, you allegedly in a 13-year-old's house right now by themselves. And you just cool with this big ass adult coming in, but they can never play it cool.
Yeah.
Once you start applying the pressure. And then he pull out the transcript, and they was always wilding in the transcripts.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Why were y'all wilding online like that?
Crazy.
Sending meat photos off the rip.
Crazy.
After they find out she 13.
But niggas be sick as hell, yo.
Yo, get them out of here. Eradicate them niggas, yo. They gotta go.
It's crazy that like they take shit like that lightly, but like if somebody like sells a drug to somebody that purchased it, and it's like nobody forced them to do it. It's like, yo, how is that a slap on the wrist, bro? That's all I want to know.
Skin tone. That's all I say. Even though there was one black guy on one of these, I was kind of upset.
Regardless,
with this nigga,
like,
bro.
yo, you're wild.
I was
It doesn't
extra
matter
tight with
your
this
race.
nigga because it was a hella white. It was I can't remember one. It was one that had me actually in tears watching it. I think the nigga came through with a pizza. Chris Hansen came out the back. He offered him a slice, yo.
Yo, this shit is nuts, yo.
They be going in on the when he pull out the paperwork that he pull out, yo. It be mad thick.
Yo.
He be reading the paperwork to him. He be like, yo. So here you said. I can't even say it, yo, because YouTube gonna cut it off, yo. So
the transcripts.
Yeah. They was like, so you didn't know that she was 13, but right here you said it's okay, right? You know, just don't tell anybody. So you knew this was wrong, right? Well, I wasn't gonna do, and that's the thing. All of them lead with, this is my first time ever doing this. I would never do this. This is just, as I was driving, I knew I should have spent back. But I was like, niggas, you a weirdo, nigga.
Ass nigga.
You gotta go. Eradicate them niggas. The thing that I used to like is that they did lock them
Honestly,
up.
if World War III happens, yo, they should have to go first. If you ever did some shit like that, yo, you gotta go get popped
I don't want
up
them
quick
representing
on
the
front
country,
line.
yo. They gotta get put down.
Yeah. You
they just gotta get put down.
They
That's
had
how
a
it goes.
priest on there, yo.
Yes, a rabbi. There was one episode with a fucking rabbi, son.
Really? Never mind. I'm not even gonna say
And we can't even go too heavy on that. But matter of fact, did I need to say that?
Nah, yo.
Yo, the episode is on YouTube. I watched it. He was big man. The rabbi said, when the cameras came out, he got tight, boy.
The hands?
Yeah. He trying to block the cameras. He came up to Chris Hansen and said, nah, nigga, what you doing?
Yo, that's funny as hell, yo.
We ain't gotta go too far into that, because you know how that go. Yo, the Chris Hansen deep dive had me in stitches. Got me through my short week, man. Got me through my short week.
And yo, I wanted to give you a shout out too for last week, and I saw that Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is actually on HBO Max.
It is? I'm watching it tonight.
It is.
I'm watching it tonight.
It's on there, bro.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you talked about that movie, I was like, damn, we did watch this shit a lot in middle school, yo. Like,
I love that movie, yo. Most Def smoked that.
Definitely hard.
That's a role you would never expect Most Def to be able to smoke, yo.
Yeah.
He was a weird, quirky kind of alien.
Facts.
With this towel. I don't know how he did.
Yo, on the neck, he just had the towel.
And he used to make this noise. You heard that noise he used to make? You just say some shit like that. Yo, like, yo, I love that.
He was hella cool, yo.
That movie is absurd, but, if you're into the quirky, nerdy shit, though, you would definitely fuck with it.
Yeah. And since y'all be in the anime, yo, and we already, all right.
I want to go straight into the anime bag still because this is from HBO Max as well.
Okay,
Righteous Gemstones. Y'all gotta watch that.
you told me about that. You told me about it.
This
and
second
I saw
season.
It popped up this time.
Eric Andre was in this second season, yo. He was.
He's hilarious.
I don't even want to give it away. He was wild. He's a wild fucking boy.
Did you ever see the Eric Andre show? I used to watch all that. It was crazy.
He showed off his acting chops a little bit in this one because he wasn't like just awkward. He was playing a role.
He's still hilarious. He was in
And he played
another
it well.
dating show before, and he was hilarious.
He played it well, definitely. But go ahead with the anime, John. What was it?
Yo, this is like it's on Amazon Prime.
I probably seen it.
It's from, I don't know. Y'all might not have seen it. Y'all might have seen it. It's called Champion Joe.
Nope, I haven't seen
It's from 1980, It's like a 2.5 hour boxing anime. It's the joint I posted on my Insta story, like where he like did in the overhand, and we had just watched the fight about the overhand rights, yo, with the dude with the green hair clipped the dude with the overhand right, and it was like, yo, that movie is hard. Champion Joe, made in 1980. It give you like Fist of the North Star type animations mixed with like the old Baki, like the old one though, like the Grappler Baki style movie, like where it was.
No, I like it. I know what you're talking about.
Fire though. Extra fire. Y'all should watch Champion Joe. It's on Amazon Prime, yo.
Mm-hmm. I haven't checked out too many animes now that I think about it. It's been a little minute. Well, I did watch a damn, I forgot the name of that show with the nigga that got the straw hat. Loopy, I think is his name. Fuck. Somebody will kill me in the comments. That's like the anime heads. But I watched a movie from him, so I might go back and start watching that series at some point. You know how I got through Naruto?
Yeah.
I went all the way through that shit.
Damn.
And that was years ago that I did
was
that.
Gonna
that
say,
was
but
years
that mean
ago.
Fuck with it.
You know what I mean? But yeah. And I'm excited to see what's happening. I keep seeing Dragon Ball Super names trending. What is happening? Is something happening right now?
Right now?
Because every day or every other day I'll see like Vegeta trending, or I'll see Broly trending, or some other character trending.
Well, they did make the announcement.
I love it though.
The superheroes movie coming out in North America.
Yeah, and I'm not excited about that.
Like
the
June,
Gohan
July.
joint.
So maybe that was like the last week and a half. So
is that the Gohan joint?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one I don't know, man. That's one of them hit or miss joints right there. But
if the animation
you watched you watched the Broly joint, right? You haven't watched it yet?
I hadn't seen it. Nah,
you just gotta watch that, dog. Please.
Because they only got the one where I gotta read it on the Amazon Prime YouTube.
I was gonna lay.
And the dub one on YouTube is nasty looking. Like I don't want to see it like that. That's not gonna give it justice. Looking like a fucking
somebody ripped it.
Yeah, nah, yo, I don't want that, yo.
Yeah,
and it's Dragon Ball Z.
It's not on. They don't got the dub version nowhere.
Nigga, I will buy it. It's not really.
They gotta have the dub version to be able to purchase.
On the drive, because I keep forgetting to bring my flash drive. Yeah. I'm gonna see if
I gotta
Google Drive or something.
All right. Let's do that instead. Yeah, but, that's good. That's good as hell. I'm not as hopeful for this Gohan joint. I want to be, but I don't know if I like that animation style they going with. I don't know if I like.
It's like 3D.
Yeah, it's giving a little bit of 3D vibes.
Ashura like type vibes.
Not quite like that. It's like a different kind of tune to it, but it's still 3D. It's probably from the same family, whatever style that is, because that Kengan Insurance shit. When they coming back?
They just gonna drop that.
Kengan, Baki. When we getting them?
20 seasons into that motherfucker.
I want to see that, man.
That shit
Shout out
fire.
To E, man. E used to be following along with us.
They say his heart's gonna stop if he keeps going in that rage mode too long.
Fuck it. Send it to the max.
My man just getting a nosebleed and pass out after he knock him
I like how they do the stories, because you really be thinking a nigga about to end the fight. The nigga be all the way out, and then the nigga just bounce back and hit some crazy ass move.
With the weird styles, the writing is so great, because it's like they could like pack this long, elaborate story into like a 30-second clip. Like, you remember when Baki would fight somebody, they'd be like, Hachiro Hanma of the Baki on Japanese trial.
Yeah.
He was the greatest fighter at one time, mastering the master
They give their
clinch.
company amount and shit like that. Company
exactly.
worth 250 billion yen or some shit like that.
It up, like, just quickly.
Nah,
they do that type of stuff cool.
It's good, man.
Kengan Ashura did the same kind of vibe with that.
Hell yeah. Baki had my son that had there was the black dude, right?
Biscuit Oliver.
Biscuit Oliver.
Yeah, Biscuit Oliver.
The chunky white joint.
Biscuit Oliver was a thug though. Like, yo, Baki, he barely beat him, yo.
Why had the chunky white joint like that, yo? I don't like that they wrote that. That's got to be some.
I mean, it's written from the standpoint of people in Japan. There's no black people there, so they going off what they heard. It's not like, yo,
stop Asian hate.
Honestly, that's not racist to me. It's racist if you grow up around black people. You feel me? Like, if it's one thing, like, I've never seen a black person other than what's on TV. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Yo, so I went back. I don't know why I did this. I needed some just noise to throw on in the background, basically, while I was doing the shit. Like I said, I'm working on outside of the pod and work. I watched the Fantastic Four. So I watched the old one that came out, You remember the real movie one that came out with Victor Von Doom, terrible looking Ben Grimm.
I remember that.
And Johnny Storm was the one white dude that was in all them shits.
Oh, actually, that one was mediocre then.
So that one.
That one was mediocre.
I also watched that new one with Michael B.
Terrible.
Jordan.
Worst movie of all time.
So I wanted to ask you, if you had to have one of them in the Marvel Universe, would you take that Johnny Storm, which is Michael B. Jordan, or Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger? You gotta have one of them in there. And they last throughout whatever the story is.
Killmonger. That Fantastic Four movie
Horrendous.
was like one of the worst movies
One
I've
of
ever
the
seen
worst
in my entire
movies
life.
ever
And he was
made.
Johnny Flame or whatever his name is.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Johnny Storm.
The CGI was horrendous. You talk about that kind of stuff for a budget, and you bought the rights to some Marvel shit. That's egregious. That was terrible, yo.
Yeah. Fantastic Four.
I forgot about how bad that CGI
really bad.
was.
I watched the whole movie.
And that came out in like, what? 2000 and like,
what? It was recent.
12,
it wasn't
13?
that long ago. It was in times when it should have been better than what it looked like.
Yes,
for
like,
sure.
come on,
they didn't give them the money.
How did y'all do
Fantastic Four hasn't been good. I don't know who's going to play who. Like, who?
Yeah.
I don't want to get into that.
I feel like they just
want
to cast somebody new, random.
They have to.
Well, the first, but he probably old as shit now. The one from the first Fantastic Four, the dad, Mr. Elastic.
He was actually pretty
He was a
good.
good actor.
I'm not
He was a
gonna
good
hold you.
actor. But
He
he
was
probably
good
old
as
as a
hell.
bitch now.
Yeah, he is.
Man, that
I
nigga
can see that.
pushing 60 now, yo.
I'm interested to see what they do with this multiverse of madness. This Doctor Strange, because this
They
is
gonna
going to
have him come
introduce
back
a lot.
old with the beard and be stretching.
I've heard a lot of people say that they are going to see. We're going to see like Kingpin, the Safari.
They said that's gonna be the main three villains.
And who was the other one? There was three of
Craven,
them. Kingpin, and there was one
and
more that they said.
Green Goblin.
Okay.
They
were
bringing
gonna
your
be the
Green
main
Goblin back too. It looked like from the picture.
Nigga.
I figured the way he dug
When you
Spider-Man in
there.
they was like, oh yeah, they about to make him a figure.
Yo, he fucked Spider-Man
yeah,
up.
they had
huh?
to beat that nigga up like that, yo.
Yo, he was dirting him. And he killed Aunt May.
Yeah. Murdered Aunt May.
Yeah, they respect
With the grenade.
His
Threw the
gangster
little
was
John in there and was chilling.
His gangster was different
Whoops.
in this one. Because he finessed
slow
him.
motion.
He finessed him from the top. I don't think he was ever outside of Goblin at any point in that movie. I think Goblin was the whole time. Because I think, because you seen the part when they were in there in the spot and he was stealing the fucking donuts or whatever it was on the table.
Yeah.
While he was faking being like crazy and shit while she was in there. He was Goblin that whole time, nigga. That nigga never not Goblin.
He's stuck in Goblin
Yeah.
mode.
Always Goblin.
Diabolical.
Diabolical.
And he got the hands with the bodies. Yo, he powerbombed my son through like 14 floors.
And was hitting him with body shots, close, like really beating him up. Like, oh, he's angry right now.
Because he's a kid. Tobey Maguire was a little bit older. I think he might be a little bit heavier. I don't think he could do that to Tobey.
Yeah.
He ain't powerbomb Tobey like that.
Facts. Nah, he slammed him through floors.
Through floors.
Yeah. Yo, this is some completely left field shit, but both of y'all, well, Zay, we know you got an amazing woman and you got a person that you're dealing with or something like that. It's a show called Love Life. If y'all
Life
want
is
something
Life.
y'all want to watch. If you, it's that type of show. I'm probably the only man that will watch this by myself. That's why I'm telling y'all, because y'all gonna be like, why did you watch this if it was just you? But it's a show called Love Life on HBO Max. I think y'all should watch it.
I saw you promoting it on Twitter somehow. You
I love it.
retweeted it or some shit like that. You was talking to somebody.
I like it, yo. Because the first season it's like, it takes place in New York. It's like a Insecure, but like the version that's not for us. You feel me? Like, I can't. Know what? It seems like they casted people. They went to a Starbucks and they was just like, yo, we gonna cast everybody from in here and make them parts of the show.
That.
But it's amazing
Because I can see that.
And then it's a season about a black dude. The
And
second
eclectic.
season, yeah. The second season is about a black dude. He's a book editor in New York, and it's like his failed relationships. It's mad good. It's mad good.
I'm gonna check it out.
And the first one is about a woman named Darby, and like her failed relationship.
I got a long flight, so like I said,
Amazing.
I'm gonna listen to. There was something you was telling me I need to listen to. Music wise.
Not
Kodak Black. Did you listen to his shit?
I did listen to it.
Was it good?
I like it.
I'll check it out. I gotta check that out. It was something else she was telling me to fucking listen to. I haven't listened to yet. Damn. I'll figure it out. But I don't want to waste time on the pod.
No, I do have 2 things I was listening to though. It's a guy out of California. His name's Westside Webb. You heard it here first. Westside Webb, and it's his mixtape is called Caught in the Web.
Okay.
Soon to come, like G Perico features, like that kind of lane.
He's
like,
LA?
Super LA, I think LA. It seems like his subject
Coast.
matter is West Coast. And then it's another guy named Chuck Global, and I think he's from like Pittsburgh or something. But it's called From Me to You. Extra smooth, yo.
I don't know if we talked about this yet. Mm-hmm. Keep going though.
No, that was it.
Did we talk about Benny the Butcher on the last pod?
No.
How'd you feel about the last project?
Which one?
I mean, not Benny. Conway the Machine.
I honestly didn't listen yet. It's only because it's a lot of content out though.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And they be dropping.
I want you to listen before I say what I say.
And they be dropping. They drop a lot. So it's like sometimes I had to catch
I need
a break
you to
and
listen
then just
before
catch
I say
back
what
up.
I say. Because it just didn't hit me. Like, you know, I was always Conway over Butch, over everybody for a little while. Until Westside. I like
They're
Westside.
all amazing though. You gotta think,
like
Conway just came out like to the masses like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
How many albums does he have, yo? He dropped like twice a year or something
coldest.
like that. Yo.
But I want you to listen, and then we can get into it, yo. But I'm definitely deprived since we don't have Abbott Elementary. That shit is blowing me.
Yeah, that shit made me sad when I went on YouTube TV.
That shit is blowing me.
Because I watch it so as soon as the morning after every time.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah,
I was waiting, man. I still got to catch up on Snowfall. I'm behind. I think the new episode come out tonight. If it's not out right now, it might be coming on right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, YouTube deep dives. I already talked about the Chris Hansen shit. That was funny. That was actually a funny little topic we talked about. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, facts. And just another like random thing I forgot to mention when we was kind of on Sports Bag. Yo, Steve Blake played 13 years in the NBA. Yo, I did not know that. But shout out to you. You know, Pop like forced us to watch the Maryland game. Yo, he loved college basketball.
Did they win or they lost?
I don't even know. Like, I don't know any of the college players and stuff now, so I don't even try to like fake.
No, I'm saying did they win the game?
I left before because he left. I think it came on after the boxing. Yeah, so it was like getting like around like 4 or 5-ish. He like, yeah, I'm going.
Gotta get your relaxation.
Yeah, he like, I'm going home.
You feel me? The lights start falling, Pops gets out.
Yeah, but Steve Blake and Juan Dixon and all of them was there. And then I Googled how many seasons, because Dad was like, how many teams did Steve Blake play for in the NBA? He got to have a ring. And I looked it up. He has no rings, but he played 13 years. So he has to have a bag, yo. Because he played from back.
Does he have a pod? He probably got a pod. I bet you he has a pod.
He probably don't need a pod. Like, yo, think about it. If you're not stupid with your money and you play in the NBA for 13 years with like the minimum contract, like, yo,
I remember he tried to fight on. You remember that video, that famous video from somebody found it at Maryland. He got into a fight with niggas on the court.
For real?
It happens though. It happens.
But he probably actually fought because back then it wasn't the social media. Yeah, he actually had to piece
somebody actually stole that film, you know, or gave it away. That's how they got that, you know. Yeah. But yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah. And we always got to say rest in peace to Big Reese.
Yes, indeed, man. And I'm happy as shit to see my man Lamar trying to learn our lingo. Yeah. That means he's here for life.
Yeah.
Ravens, lock him down, yo, please.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all next week with the shit.
Yeah. And we always say that, but my bad. One last thing. Shout out Nick from Nitty Gritty Sports Talk, too. Because he posted a video of Rod Strickland frying people, yo. And he made me go down a YouTube deep dive, like you said, of Rod Strickland. Because I didn't know. I just remember you had the jersey.
Highlights.
I just remember you had the jersey. I didn't know he was official like that.
I wore it with a turtleneck at one point.
I didn't.
You remember that? I had a white turtleneck on under
I didn't know he was official like that.
Dad and him was different when they was dressing us.
Underrated players.
I didn't know he was official like that, yo.
The God Strickland.
Like, whoa.
I've heard him referred to as the God Strickland.
That was a gem.
They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.